So let's get straight into it. Everybody tells you you need to improve your study methods, your time management methods, and all of that to do really well in university. But here's the truth. It is all a lie. You need to work on your mindset and your beliefs first in order to take action on these methods. It's your mindset and your identity and your thoughts that will determine how much you will succeed. So no planner or technique will actually help you if deep down inside you believe that you are not capable of achieving that success. My name is Tom, also known as the Study Coach, and I help students and adult learners with science-backed learning, time management, but most importantly, mindset methods to make sure that they succeed in their academics and professional life. Today we will talk about 5 mindset problems that hold you back from achieving your academic and personal goals. If you watch this video till the end, you will know how to go from a fixed to a growth state of mind, learn how to deal with delayed gratification, learn how to stop procrastinating, but also how to reward yourself for continuous effort and progress. All of this will help you achieve your goals way faster than any academic planner or new learning technique. So let's break down why mindset matters more than any other study technique. In one of the most famous studies about mindset, researchers from Columbia University found something fascinating. They divided the group of students into 2 groups. One group was praised for their performance. Whoa, you're so smart. And the other group was praised for their effort. Whoa, you've worked so hard. When these students received a harder task at a later moment in time, guess what happens? The students who were praised for their performance, whoa, you're so smart, they actually gave up faster than the other students. The students who were praised for their effort, they kept trying. The students with effort-based feedback were more resilient because they believed that putting in more effort would also be rewarded. The students who received the effort-based feedback, they believed that their results were actually tied to hard work and not just some magical talent or them being intelligent or smart. And this is the essence eventually of having a growth mindset, believing that you can improve through effort. And the opposite is a fixed mindset. For example, if you're not smart, believing that you are also not capable of becoming smart. And once you believe that this is the truth, the game is over. Now, how often have you been praised for your performance? Getting good grades, doing a good assignment, performing really well in front of your parents or your teachers. And that kind of feedback, it locks you into the performance trap. You're continuously looking for external validation, good grades, trophies, and recognition from others. But the truth is, you will go way further with effort feedback, praising yourself for showing up and doing the work regardless of the eventual outcome. That's where real success comes from. Now, let's talk about why you procrastinate as well. It's not that you're lazy, it's that you're struggling with delayed gratification. Here's a wild experiment conducted in the University of Rochester. Researchers told the participants that they would get a lot of money later down the line. But the second option would be that they could take less money right now. Most people actually choose the immediate, smaller payout. The longer term option, which offered more money, actually required more time to wait. Does that sound familiar? When you choose scrolling on your phone or binge watching Netflix over doing your studies, you're actually doing the same thing. You're picking the smaller payout or the instant comfort rather than the long-term benefit for success. Think of it in this way. Every time you choose to delay your gratification, meaning that you are studying when you could be doing something else, you are strengthening your willpower. It's like building a muscle. You can't go to the gym once and expect to have a six-pack. And eventual success, it's built on small daily efforts like this. Let's take it even one step further and see how procrastination is the new pandemic at this moment. According to the research from the American Psychological Association, 95% of students admit that they procrastinate. And here's why this is a problem. Every time that you procrastinate, you're strengthening the belief, the muscle, that you cannot do something challenging or uncomfortable. It's training you to believe that if it feels hard, I should avoid it. But here's the truth, what we talked about in the beginning. When you do something that is uncomfortable or challenging, this is actually where you grow. This is where you start to build the belief that you can handle these kind of tough situations. And the good news, every time that you push through something hard or push through something difficult, you are reinforcing the belief that you can do challenging things. You will say to yourself, see, I can do hard things. See, I can manage this. Now, cycling back to something that we talked about earlier, the difference between external and internal validation. It is something that not too many people talk about. Now, if you've spent your whole life chasing good grades to please any parent or teacher, then you're most likely stuck in the fixed mindset. External validation is addictive, but it's also very dangerous because it's attaching your belief that your worth is attached to your results. But what you really need is internal validation, focusing on the effort that you did rather than the result that you got. And here's my advice to parents and teachers. Shift your feedback from "you did great, you are so smart" to "I'm so proud of how much effort you put in and that you persisted even though it was hard." And if they don't give you that feedback, start giving that feedback to yourself. Every time that you gave effort but you don't see results yet, celebrate the effort, because this is eventually what is rewiring your brain to believe on your ability to grow. So now we talked about these mindset challenges, and let's talk about how that reflects in real life. You might think that you want to be a content creator or an entrepreneur, or you want to make €1 million in a month, but are you really ready for what it actually requires? Just imagine if you can't sit down to study right now for an exam that is in like 4 weeks. Just imagine what it would look like to spend 70 to 80 hours a week for months without getting results and not knowing if this is actually going to work out. That is what you will probably be dealing with if you are trying to pursue content creation, a business, or making a lot of money. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm here to tell you the truth. So what I want to say with that is that in reality, success requires patience. It demands sacrifices, time and energy. But here's the upside of it. Every time that you do something that is hard, you're proving yourself that you're capable of more and growth. And that's how you eventually change your belief system and your life. So to wrap this up, here's something really important. Those beliefs don't change through thoughts alone. They change through action. So James Clear in his Atomic Habits book said, every action that you take is a vote for the person you want to become. So if you want to become someone who's disciplined, start taking actions. Don't wait for the right moment. Start now. If you want to get consistent in studying, study for only 10 minutes. If you want to change your belief system, prove to yourself that you're capable of doing the challenging things on a consistent and daily basis. So here's a 4-step process how to turn this into action. First of all, audit your beliefs. Write down what you currently believe of yourself that is holding you back from actually taking the action. Maybe you think, I'm not smart enough, or I don't know where to start. Challenge yourself on why that is not true and list out a couple of things that you've accomplished that show the opposite. Second is take small steps. Don't expect an immediate result. This is the delayed gratification that we talked about. Take tiny steps on a daily basis to get great results over time. Number 3, switch to effort feedback. So instead of praising yourself for the results that you're getting, think about the effort that it took to get there and reward yourself for the effort. And number 4, limit distractions in life as much as possible. Reduce your phone, notifications, social environment, physical environment, and other people that are dragging you down or making you think that you're not smart enough or not good enough, and focus on what actually matters and do the work. So as we said, your beliefs shape everything. And again, I don't really care about what everybody else tells you about the study methods and the time management methods. If you don't fix this root problem, you will most likely still not succeed. So this video is hopefully a wake-up call for you to start understanding how important it is to work on your mind first before working on all these other time management and study methods. Remember, success doesn't happen overnight. It takes consistent effort, and let today be your first insight to start working consistently on your state of mind to set you up for success over time. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit subscribe, because then if you've changed your mindset after watching this, you can start implementing the study and time management methods that I also share on my page. Feel free to also follow me on Instagram, and if you want any other video about procrastination, study methods, or time management, make sure to check out my page.